Welcome back to the Irish Bandit channel, and welcome back to more Mod Monday, where we are playing Doki Doki Winter Your Heart. In last week's episode, we had our first official club meeting as the new literature club, and it didn't go that well. Somebody wrote a very scathing poem that has to be about Monica. My bet it was Yuri who wrote it, and we are about to speak with the. Well, I'll give you a quick little look at the history here. It was a mistake to do this, but whatever happened, whatever they went through, might be reliving it again by writing these poems. All right, I'll collect gnomes now. After I place them on the desk, I let out a small sigh. I'm, I've got to talk to them about this. So we're going to talk about what happened. Listen, I know you've all been struggling since last year. I've showed up. No, that's my fault. Let me try that again. Listen, I know you've all been struggling since last year. I showed up right after when it all happened, so I wasn't there to experience it. Oh, God. But I want you to know I've had to fight my own struggles alone for the most. I've had to fight my own struggles alone for the most part. I know what it's like to. How can you say that? You barely know us, and now you're saying you understand what we went through? I mean, she's kind of got a point. I know it seems like I'm just saying things, but I really do. No, you don't. I'm so sick and tired of people like you. You think you know everything, but you don't. Maybe it was Nuts. No, Natsuki's font is different. You just. Arrgh. Natsuki, wait. It's too late. She already stormed out the door. That's not how I imagined it would go. I wouldn't advise going after her, if that's what you're all thinking. It would only make her angrier. She's right. So do we just let her go home without even trying to help? That's exactly what we do. She's been like this many times before. There's no point. I don't know. I feel bad just letting her leave in such a bad mood. I don't like it either, but maybe it's for the best. We can't just give up on her. She's our friend. We're not giving up on her. We're just giving her space. That's what she needs at this moment. I get that's what you think, but I think she needs a friend to talk to. Someone to remind her of all the good times. I don't think all was in there, but if none of you will talk to her, I will. Hey, more power to you, Sayori, but I think, the little Spitfire needs time alone. What do I do? I don't want Natsuki to be upset, but I'm not sure what would be the best thing for her. I'm not used to all this. Should I? Ooh, oh, now we got a choice. Should I go after her or should I stay put? If I put any thought into this, I'd pick both and do this as a multiple branch series, but no, we won't do that. Oh. Mm. Oh, hi. What just happened here? I guiltily turn my gaze towards the floor and stay silent. Fine. If nobody else wants to. I want to join her, but my legs won't move. I just watch her leave. She passes by me. I can see a combination of frustration and sadness on her face. She probably thinks we don't care about her friend at all. It's not true. But see, but it's not true. I just can't do it. I can't do anything right now because I don't know these girls. I don't know what's best for them. So, what do we do now? Well, I guess this means the meeting's over, right? I suppose it does. Yuri breathes in deeply before continuing. She'll cheer up soon. Things are different than before, so we don't need to worry. We just need to be here for her tomorrow. Hey, that's a good way to look at it there, Yuri. That's right. As her friends, we need to be there for her at every opportunity. Not that we should smother her or anything. But you guys get my point. Alex wants. Oh, I didn't say it. Then I guess that's that. I'll talk with Sayori tomorrow. For now, she looks towards me. I expect her to say something, but she just stares at me. It takes me at least 10 seconds before I realize she's waiting for me to speak up. The meeting is, adjourned. Bro, you don't gotta be so formal. Just say we can go home. Alright, go home, if you want. Actually, you don't have a choice. The school's closing, and... Wait, I'm rambling, aren't I? Well, you were about to, but you thankfully stopped yourself. I see. Well, the meeting's over. Let's just go home. Sure thing. See ya. Goodbye. I'll see you again, Rob. What a day. I think I chose the worst possible activity. I think there's any way this could have gone worse. I got so used to things going better than expected, so this is unexpected. Hopefully tomorrow will be better. I've got something in mind that'll probably be a lot more fun than writing poems. Speaking of, I didn't get to read the rest of them. Maybe I'll... Wait, I've got to go walk home with Sayori. I don't want her to think that I blew her off. I didn't see her anywhere in the school, so I decided to run until I found her. And what do you know? I found her. Sayori, wait up. Rob? I need to talk to you. I can barely speak without struggling to breathe. In that moment, I noticed someone else standing next to her. Natsuki! What do you want? She still seems pretty mad at me. I just want to apologize for earlier. Hey, new music! You don't need to apologize. You didn't do anything. But I do need to. I wasn't being as respectful as I could. I acted like I knew what you guys went through, when I really had no idea. I'm sorry, Natsuki. Whatever. Just watch what you say next time, okay? I will. And Sayori, I'm sorry for not joining you when you wanted to talk to Natsuki. I don't know why. I didn't help. I just couldn't force myself to say anything. I should have done something, but I didn't. I wanted to do something, but the game freaking glitched out on me. Turn that down my headset. No, I turned it up. You don't need to apologize to me, Rob. You didn't really know us that well. You don't really know us that well. So I don't expect you to join in whenever something dramatic happens. Oh my god, I'm having such a hard time speaking today. Trust me, you're fine. That's a relief. Wait a second. Natsuki, do you live on this street too? I live a bit further down, but yeah. I moved not too long ago. Why? Well, I just haven't seen you on my way to school before. I usually head to school earlier than most. It just works out better that way. What's up with that look? I think I've seen it before. She looks like she wanted to say something, but stopped herself before it could leave her mouth. I'm curious, but I won't say anything. I don't want to pry. I see. Well, I should probably be heading home. I'll see you two tomorrow. Alrighty. See ya. See you. Tomorrow will be better. I know it. I won't let things go wrong this time. I'll make sure everyone has fun. But before I can do that, I have to get a good night's rest. Today's the day. Hopefully he likes the gift I'm bringing. It was meant for him. But I know he'll like it. Hope we find out more about that. Hey, what's it going to be today? Today? I'm not telling. Oh, come on, that's not fair. You didn't tell me anything yesterday either. Yeah, you want it to be a surprise. It's because I want it to be a surprise. See? Maybe I'm Jelly Man. Offspring? Jelly Man. Jelly Man? Offspring. Because I want everyone to use their time during club hours. If you knew what we were doing, you'd be writing beforehand. And then you'd have nothing to do when you showed up. Ha! I knew it. Knew what? That you were going to be writing something. That we're going to be writing something. Well, of course we're going to be writing something. This isn't a music club. Although they do their fair share of writing when it comes to writing their music. Wait, that's not the point. In fact, I've already told you the point. So there's no point in saying anything else about it. She tries to hide her giggling. You're still being pretty loud. What's so funny? Oh, it's nothing. It's obviously something. You wouldn't be laughing otherwise. Well, it is really funny when you ramble. Oh, she likes me. It reminds me of when I first met Yuri. She used to get so embarrassed at the littlest things. Well, it might seem a little embarrassing, but I'm not embarrassed at all. I'm perfectly fine. Oh yeah? Why are you blushing? I bring my hand up to my face, expecting to feel some sort of heat. Then I realize I'm wearing gloves. This is pretty funny to say Arya, apparently. Here's something else, Rob. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Let's get a move on. Not even a second after arriving at my locker, Alex appears. Hey, Rob. I got a proposition for you. Alex, you're a handsome kid, but no. I'm not sure if I should ask, but I will anyways. What is it? Oh, come on, don't be like that. It's nothing bad, I promise. We got a history test coming up soon, so I figured we'd do a group study session. Hey, that's a good idea. Study session, huh? That might not be such a bad idea. You really think my ideas are bad? No, of course not. If that were the case, we wouldn't be here. You're pretty full of yourself, you know that? Yep. At least he admits it. Come on, we don't want to be late to class. After class, the 6 of us made our way to the roof. Are you sure it won't be locked? I've already checked the floor. It'll be open. I don't think I've ever been up on the roof before. This is exciting. I feel like a delinquent. I wouldn't go that far. A lot of students come up here. Natsuki, for example. Yeah, so don't call me a delinquent. I'm a model student. You should join the student council, Natsuki. I bet it would be a great fit for you. That's supposed to be a joke. No, I'm perfectly serious. I think you're smart enough for it. Of course I am. I just want to hang out with those people. So prissy and self-entitled. Ugh. You know, I used to be runner-up for student council president. And Natsuki doesn't even say anything for me to be like, yeah, see my point? Here it is. Let's see if it'll open. Oh, bird. Well, that surprised me. I thought for sure it'd be locked. Whoa! Sayer runs to the edge of the roof to watch the street below. Look how high up we are. In the breeze. It's nothing special. Have you seriously never been on a roof before? I've been high up, like skyscrapers, but I've never been so close to falling off the edge. Well, somebody better reel her back in. There's a fence. You're not gonna fall off. Oh, I know. It's really cool. It's just really cool to look at. Okay, good. She seems pretty excited about being up on a roof. All right, everyone. Let's get set up. The study hall's not gonna last forever. We all get settled and read our books, and ready our books. This is going to be one long study hall. So, where do we start? Now that I think about it, I'm not sure what portion of material the test will cover actually cover. I got mild dyslexia, I think. Aha! Lucky for you guys, I caught myself a special set of papers. Papers that'll tell us exactly what's on the test. That's cheating. Alex? Yes? Did you steal the teacher's copy of the test? Who do you think I am? Well, I didn't steal a thing. I just didn't get it from the teacher. So how did you get it? You see a fellow classmate come up to me. I was like, hey man, you want some good shit? And I was all like, sure, I'll follow you into the boys' bathroom. Are you serious? Hold on, it's not over yet. So I followed him there. He unzipped his bag and pulled out these papers. He said I could pass the test with it. He just gave it to me for free. Imagine that. So where did this mystery person get the papers? He wrote that. It was his study guide. He was one of the really smart kids. I have nothing to say about this. Hand them over, will ya? There's no way in hell I'm gonna fail this class. Dinosaurs were totally not alive when the caveman came around. Well, that's a hell of a transition. What do you mean? All the movies said so, so it must be true. Yeah, would the Flintstones ever lie to you? That's because they're movies. They're not real. Of course dinosaurs were real. How do you explain fossils? That's not what I meant. I'm not as stupid as you think, Doki. I'm just trolling you, that's all. How did it come to this? We went from American history to the possibility of dinosaurs and cavemen living alongside each other. Everyone else is too busy writing notes to pay attention to the conversation. Now that I'm not looking around, I don't see Sayori. Now that I'm looking around, I don't see Sayori. Did she leave while I was entranced by Alex's knowledge of dinosaurs? Hey guys, you know where Sayori went? She isn't here? Well, I think she said she needed to use the bathroom. I checked my phone and there's only 10 minutes before study hall is over. How long has she been gone? It's not like I'm worried, but I am curious to where she could have gone. Should I look for her? I'll make the same mistake I made last time. I'll force myself to move. I searched pretty much the whole school, but I couldn't find her. Oh. Actually, there's one place I haven't looked yet. Not sure why. It actually should have been my first choice. Sayori? Rob! Oh, thank God. Why are you down here? I thought you wanted to study. I do, it's just... I wanted to be alone down here for a bit. She traces her fingers along the edge of a desk. They gather small collection of dust. That should have been something else, but... Sometimes it still feels like last year. I can hear everyone laughing. Sometimes I notice her face twitch only for a moment. Whenever I'm here, whenever I flip through the pages of a book, or when I pick up a pen, she gently places her hand on the desk. It's like I'm reliving the memories, and I don't know if that's such a good thing. I wish I could tell her how much I can relate to her feeling, how I can literally relive those memories, but I can't. The only reason I told Alex and Monica was because I was overwhelmed. I didn't have anyone to really trust. I'm fine now. I have no reason to tell the rest. Sayori, I don't have to tell her the whole truth. I understand how you feel. I get that way a lot, especially when I can't mention that either. She doesn't need to hear about my problems. Well, there's some memories that have stayed with me for a long time. Certain sounds or smells trigger them, and it feels like I'm right there when it happened. If it's a good memory, it's something you should cherish. It shouldn't be a bad thing. I know, it's just... No, you're right. I should be happy that I got to experience it all. I could have never met Monica, or... I see her face twitch again. Anyone else from the club. But I did. And I got to have so much fun with them all. You know, Rob, you're really good at talking to people. You should be like a therapist or something. Therapy, huh? Foster said the same thing. I knew somebody said something along those lines. Oh, crap. She really thinks I'm good at talking to people? I don't have a way with words at all. I just say whatever comes to mind. Well, your mind is in the right place. Keep that up, and you might win a girl over. Ouch! Huh? What do you mean, win a girl over? Huh? I said that? Yeah, you said that. I just mean, you'd be perfectly fine if you were to meet a girl. I'm looking at a girl right now. You're, good at talking to girls. I'm just making this more awkward, aren't I? Yep. It's fine, though. I get what you're saying. It's just, I feel my heart rate quicken. No, you're doing it again! I feel my heart rate quicken. That pain in my chest returned as well. I'm not looking for anything like that right now. I'm sure I'll eventually, but just not right now. That's completely fine. You don't... Wow. That's completely fine. You don't have to do anything you're uncomfortable with. Yeah, you need all the stuff. Wait, what was that supposed to mean? You don't think I've seen your grades? Would you calm down a second? You don't think I've seen your grades? You sit right in front of me. Only when she groans. Really now? Okay, hold on. We're reading that all again. Wait, what is that supposed to mean? You don't think I've seen your grades? You sit right in front of me. So you were peeping, huh? You think looking at a girl's test grades is okay? Only when she groans every time the paper is handed to her. If you're embarrassed about your grades, you should probably be a little more discreet. For whatever reason, the study session seemed to wear everyone out. Hopefully they have enough brain power for what I have planned. So, what do you have planned? Maybe a little bit longer. I'm glad you asked. It's probably going to be more fun than writing poetry. This time, you're all going to write a theory. No, wait. A theme. I give a little pause for dramatic effect. A choose-your-own-adventure story. A what? It's a story that includes several choices you can make, leading to entirely different endings. Yeah, there you go. You know, that's actually really cool. I've already got a bunch of ideas. This is going to be so fun. You know, I've always wanted to explore this genre. I turn my gaze towards Natsuki, seeking her approval. Judging from the look on her face, it seems like she's thinking of ideas for her story. When she notices me watching her, she quickly turns her face away from me. A typical reaction from her. Alright everyone, let's get to work. Hey, eyes off! Sorry, I was just curious. Well, keep your curiosity to yourself. I don't want you stealing any of my ideas. Like I would. Alright girls, settle down. Let's just keep working, alright? Yeah, what she said. That goes for you too, Alex. I saw you spying on my papers. Oh, I was just comparing our work, that's all. I figured out who's got the better story. Let me guess. It's yours, isn't it? Well, you'll just have to see. Alex, I have a feeling you don't actually know what her story's like. Well, okay, I don't actually remember what she wrote, but I know it's probably really good. Just not as good as mine. After around 30 minutes, everyone seems to be finished with their short stories. Alright everyone, time to share what you've got. And we will share those next week. So this is a little better outing than last week's episode, that's for sure. And I can't wait to see what these Choose Your Own Adventures will be like. Like, are we actually going to get to make the choices ourselves? Because that would be a really interesting dynamic. But I guess we'll just have to find out next week. But what do you think so far of Doki Doki Window to Your Heart? Let me know in the comments section down below. I'd really love to read your thoughts on this one. While you're down there, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. In the description, you're going to see all the ways you can help support this channel. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, Reddit, Threads, and Blue Sky. You can get your Irish Bandit merchandise from my Irish Bandit shop on 4th Wall. You can get your copy of my novel Shade Falling on Amazon. You can get that through either Kindle e-reader or on paperback. You can buy me a coffee where right now I have a goal set up where I want to get some Elgato gear for my PC. You can help make that happen in the link down below. That link will also take you to membership benefits where for just $5 a month you can get early access to every upcoming video. And you can join me, Rider Pride 639, Agent Maverick, Chewy, and Monster Hospital on the Level 1 Lounge Game Podcast. New episodes every weekend, either Friday or Saturday. We have been known to upload some early episodes, especially for the Final Fantasy VII Rebirth episode, which is out this week. I can't wait. Oh, yes, you can tell I'm happy about that one. It is out this Friday. And quick plug from my best friend, Rider Pride 639. He is going to be playing Final Fantasy VII Rebirth on his Twitch channel starting this Thursday. So be sure to join us there. I'm going to be enjoying as much as I can because you know how much Final Fantasy VII is my favorite game. You know what happens in that game. That just, watching it the first time in 1997 or around 2000 when I first played it, that scene wrecked me. If things follow through like they do in the original game in Rebirth is going to crush me. But we'll talk about all about that when the time comes. Anyway, coming up this week, it's going to be more Death Stranding, and then on Friday, it is more Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered. Can't wait for that. But until then, have a great week, and I will see you again Wednesday for more Death Stranding.